Not another one down. I thought it was a movie. I was about to get a nap.
These little girls, in this wind down, we're going to talk about twinning, about trips, and
finding new friends?
Yes. Welcome to another episode of The Wind Down. It's Friday, September 15, and we didn't even make it to the couch.
No, we didn't. We're so exhausted. Honestly, where did our eye patches go? We had them on, and we were too excited for this podcast that they came off shortly before we started videoing because we didn't want our faces to burn.
I know, right? Yeah, but now we have like tight, height bone chicks.
Do I look 16 again?
Well, let's not push it. They were Target. They were Target eye patches, so.
They were cute. That's all that matters.
So first things first, we got to talk about this drink. You were going through my things, and then what happened?
I saw this amazing mango. Did it say Peru on it?
I think it did.
It said something really cool. I always love trying things from other places. And when I saw that it was Peru, my best friend's Peruvian, and I love alcohol. So what is this?
I love alcohol. Yeah, so this is, so my mom always brings me different things to try. And this is like a powder mix. And it's a camu camu fruit, which is berry that you find in the Amazon, in the Amazon jungle in Peru and Brazil. So they're kind of tarty, very fruity, and they almost look like a little grape.
Yeah, they did. Almost like a grape and a cherry mix,
and it's packed with vitamin C. So this is actually healthy.
Yeah, I mean, that's how we do it.
Yeah, so the recipe called for some ice, water, the powder drink that kind of looks like a Kool-Aid powder.
It really did. It smelled so fragrant. I was wafting it before.
I know.
And I was like, this smells so good. What's it
like,
made out of?
Don't snort it.
I know. Don't make that mistake.
Don't do that. And then we added the pisco, which is a Peruvian type of tequila. It's made out of grapes, and this one is pisco acholado. Y lo hacen de... Wait, that's not English. Yeah. They made it out of grapes, and acholado means that the grapes are a little more fruity rather than tardy and not as fermented. So it's delicious.
It was great. It had this like nice froth on top, which almost tasted milky, which I was impressed with.
Normally when you don't have the powder, you will put in like an egg white.
Ah.
Yeah, so you will put the fruit, the egg white, the ice, sugar, and then the pisco.
So how does this taste compared to like the real thing?
It tastes very delicious. It's
really?
Very good. Yeah, that's probably why my mom brought it. She has tested it beforehand.
Yes.
Shout out to mom.
Yes, thank you, mom. Okay, so
you left me.
I did. I left you. Basically, it was 2 days, but it was a long time.
Which is 48 hours.
Yeah, it's way too long. However, I can never get a plane to bring me back on time.
You're always delayed.
Oh my goodness, it was horrible. I had 5 emails in my emails. I'm sitting there when I probably could have had dinner. I didn't even eat. Oh man, it was rough.
Yeah, so where did you go?
I went to San Francisco. My second maid of honor in my wedding, who accompanied her.
Second, I like to point that out. Hi, Gemma.
So she lives in San Francisco in Redwood City, and she's going to Santa Barbara for college. And I wanted to go up and help her pack because I felt like that was super important to support her in that way and celebrate that win for her because that's really cool. So I got to do that. We barely packed anything. She's barely taking anything, but we definitely did what we needed to do. What our purpose
it was spending the time together, and then she has a beautiful ranch, right? So she has horses.
Man. Yeah, so she lives at the top of the hill in Redwood City, so there's one house which her dad had bought, and they remodeled because her dad's an architect, which is a cool fun fact. And then there's a house in the back that Gemma lives in. And then just right down the mountain, she has 2 horses, Mattis and Dakota. Yeah. Mattis and Dakota are both sick. So, yeah, so we had some time to, feed them, let them go in the arenas. But other than that, we really didn't get to ride them. But still cool to see them before they head off to Santa Barbara, and happy to be there to support her for sure.
Yeah, and then you went to one of our favorite jewelry stores.
Yes, Gorjana. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I thought it was heard it differently,
but I have no idea.
So I don't know, but I did get myself an early anniversary present. This bracelet here,
so beautiful.
Oh man, I just love it. So cool thing about Gorjana, or however you'd pronounce it, this bracelet was given to me by my husband's aunt, who's now my aunt. Her name is Auntie Jamie. She got me the Z for my bridal shower, I believe
think it was
was
a bridal shower,
And
yeah.
it's so sweet. So I went into Gorjana because we were there buying a coffee machine or something. There was something we needed for her to go to Santa Barbara. So anywho, I walk in and I'm like, is there anything that I can do to fix this? Because it had discolored in the chain a little bit. And she's like, oh, just give it to me. I'll replace it. And I was like, what?
That's amazing.
So she made a sale right there. I bought the second bracelet, and I think it's just so pretty and dainty, and it stacks really nicely. $40.
Oh, no way.
$40
That is
for this
very good because
bracelet.
they're gold plated on
Yep.
the 14 karat gold. Yeah, so pretty.
Yeah, and I liked how it had this little dangle. It's just very dainty, very pretty.
Yeah, it's kind
So
of like the
yes.
bracelet you got me with
Exactly.
the little dangle thingy.
Yes, I
Yeah.
love the dangle because I feel like it adds some character. But anyways, so yes, that was super cool. I have never been inside of a Gorjana.
I
so
know
was
because
really
you usually
excited.
just buy it online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was neat.
Yeah, and then where else did you go? You didn't get to eat at the Peruvian restaurant.
No. So we go to this restaurant. I went with her family. It's like this very fancy Greekish type place. And her mom and I both got the halibut. I love fish. When I tell you that this restaurant had amazing smells coming out of it, everything that was delivered to us, the family style appetizers, were delicious. Even when the halibut came, nothing wrong, right? Her mom gets sick at the table, and then when I get home later that night, I get extremely sick, and we still don't know what it is. We think it might have been the mushrooms because there's no way it was the fish.
Well, you have to tell them about the mushrooms. They were wild mushrooms.
wild, fresh picked mushrooms.
Yeah, it's almost like they went to the little garden outside. It's like, this kind of looks like a mushroom, and then they put it
Yeah.
on your fish.
So it was kind of interesting, but as I was eating it was actually so yummy that I picked the mushrooms by themselves sometimes and ate it. But the next day, we didn't know what had happened because she got sick right away. I got sick later in the night. And the next day, Gemma tried to we were making this like charcuterie type board, and there was mushrooms in one of the cheese. I'm like, that looks disgusting. And she's like, that's not like you. You love vegetables. What's going on? I'm like, no, that does not look good at all. And then Gemma's mom told us later that night when I said goodbye, I was getting on my plane. She's like, Juliana was making mushrooms earlier, and it made me like want to puke because it smelled so disgusting, and I've always liked the smell of mushrooms. It was very strange. And Jem was like, it was the mushrooms
That got you guys sick.
yeah, because normally her and I would both like mushrooms, but very cool how our bodies can tell.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So you've learned two lessons. One of them, don't eat wild mushrooms.
Nope.
And the second one, don't travel without me.
Exactly. Because I miss my plane, I get food poisoning.
Yeah.
What else is new?
Clearly.
So you made a new friend.
Yes, so when Railey left me, I decided to, venture out and make some friends. But my new friends play basketball.
Oh.
It's kind of not my thing. So I just went there and I watched and I tried to throw the ball into the hoop and didn't make it. And then I kind of lost interest. I'm super happy you're back.
I'm really glad we can do not sporty things together.
Yes.
Like drinking. What's it called?
Drinking. Camu Camu Pisco.
Camu Camu Pisco.
Oh, good job. You're fast.
Oh, yay. Well, this is really good, guys. You should definitely go pick this up from whatever. Lee's Liquor. If they have it, it's delicious.
I don't know if they have a Lee's Liquor, but you can go to Peru and buy it at any regular grocery store.
Just make sure you bring us back some.
I know, right? Okay, so what else is going on this week? We have our client close today. It was amazing because this client has gone through so much. I think we all have gone through so much.
Yes, so I'm really excited that he's finally closing because, like you said, it was a struggle, definitely. Yeah. And there's bumps in anybody's transaction, but I'm just really happy for him because you could tell he was determined to get it done.
Yeah, he didn't give up, and he actually, that's what I appreciate a lot of our clients. They will follow through with the recommendations and advice that we give them in order to put them on the path of home ownership. So he did all of that and he didn't give up, and he had a tough price point, so which was under 330,000, which is very competitive here in Las Vegas. But I partnered him up with my great realtor Victor Regalado, with EXP Realty, and he didn't give up either. So it was definitely a team effort, and he's so happy, and we got him a cool gift, and we're just so excited for him. It's such a big win.
Yes, it was. So what are we doing this upcoming week?
Oh, we're gonna go to Michigan finally. That's another trip that got like rescheduled, but we're going. Yeah, we're gonna be there. It's almost like 3 days, really, but it's only a couple of nights. But it's like full on, hands on deck. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, full hands on deck. So it would be Carolina and myself, and then we're bringing our lovely realtor Gloria with us. She is so sweet. Like every time we're around her, it's almost like she just fits in with us because her energy and what she likes to talk about. We get along. We mesh really well. So I'm very excited to see how this. What would it be called? Like a retreat?
Well, yeah, it's like a retreat. We learn about the new loan products that that we can have, which we're gonna be featuring in our next videos. There are so many really cool first-time homebuyer programs. So definitely make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications, because we're gonna have a lot of content coming up.
Yeah, we'll be really excited to share that with you. So if you would like to have us email you maybe a video on like a quick recap on what we've learned on how we can help you get into a home, please email us at carolina@communityaccesslending.com, and we can definitely get you guys signed up for those email notifications, and we can keep you in the loop with what's going on.
For sure.
This would it be a broker partner?
Yeah, so it's one of our banks, because they finance everything in house. So we broker out to them, and the first part of the whole 12-hour training day, it's gonna be a long day, is gonna be about the home buying process, and the second part is gonna be a brainstorming mastermind on how to market in order to get buyers. So that's gonna help us to come back to our really good partner realtors and any new realtors that we meet, and help them on how to better present listings, how to better use tools and things like that. So we're just out there for the learning purpose of it.
Definitely. And learning to grow as a realtor, loan originator partnership, as well as, doesn't mean you do every deal together, because every deal is different for every client, whatever meets their needs, right? So this will be very interesting to kind of gain a niche together on what we can do to the most, like the thing we could do 100% gas and get whatever that perfect client is for that done. And, you said this in one of our videos with Jaden at Stewart Title, that you want to know as many programs that are out there, because each client is so different. And sometimes it feels like it can't be done, but it can.
Yeah, there's always a way, because there's always a program. And like I said, our clients will go the extra mile to follow the advice. Maybe they're missing a few $1,000s, and then we're like, okay, this is how the new savings plans is going to go, and then they get to that point, and we're like, okay, let's go buy a house now.
Definitely.
So it's always very rewarding, and it's what makes us love what we do.
Yes, exactly.
So it's really exciting. And then we are gonna bring you some videos back from Detroit, Michigan. We get a girls trip out of it. Yay!
We're gonna have pizza in a hotel room.
Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, they give us our own hotel room each, but
we'll see what happens.
I want to be roommates. Yeah,
we never get that.
Yeah. So what else is going on?
I go to Santa Barbara this weekend for my anniversary trip.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm very excited, because hopefully we're gonna get to see Zach's cousin and his wife, which we haven't seen in a while. So that'll be super, super nice. And then also Auntie Jamie. We're going to be staying with them in their trailer. They have this massive trailer, and we're just going to be touring the beach and eating at good restaurants. Hopefully no food poisoning is in my wake.
Yeah, I think you should be okay as long as you stay away from mushrooms. So
definitely no mushrooms.
Yeah, I love Santa Barbara. Jaime and I took a trip there way before Valentina was born. You remember how I was telling you that song from Lana Del Rey, Summertime?
Yeah, Summertime Sadness.
Yeah, that had just came out when we went to Santa Barbara. So that's how long ago it was. And I remember because that was playing on the radio a lot. But we went over there. We did a wine tour, so that was really nice. There's a bunch of really cool wineries. We went downtown, got a bunch of seafood. I ate my weight in clam chowder.
That's
it was
one of the
so
things
fun.
I'm excited for. I hope I can find a clam chowder that's made with not wheat flour. Something else, because my husband loves clam chowder. I love clam chowder, but I can only eat it when I make it at home, or if I get it gluten-free, and it's just not the same thing.
Yeah.
But I'll be eating some sourdough bread bowls.
Yeah, you can eat that for sure. There's also a little zoo over there that is very cute. It's very small. It's a very short walk.
Oh, you're going to have to send that to me.
Yeah.
So I can go check that out.
Yeah, it's the only one. And then what else do we have? We finally went to eat our crab legs.
Crab and spice.
Yeah,
Yes.
Railey loved it so much that she wore her food on her dress.
And I will definitely show that video below because it was really funny. It was on my back. How did it get to my back? I don't know.
It was on your back. It was.
I got
your
it on my husband. Opened the head and it like, I was like, oh man.
I
I'm
thought
a
that was really
mess.
funny. I don't know how you were like squishing it, that it would just like
I was
burst
just so
everywhere.
excited. But no, I was wearing a white dress, so it was rough. But it was delicious, and I got it out with some bleach.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's so good. So it's our favorite place, and then we were trying to get a cool deal.
Oh my goodness. So I show up to the restaurant and I see the sign on the door that says if you scan this code, you can get buy 1 pound, get 1 pound free. And this place is fresh, so it does help, definitely. So I scan it and I'm waiting and it says it'll be there in a few hours. I'm like, well, that's great because they were running a few behind. We got the table and I figure we'll talk, so eventually it'll come. It doesn't come. And I'm like, of course it's not going to come because I want to use it today. So we asked the waitress and I showed it to her. She's like, well, she gave us the hint on how to get it right then, which was really sweet of her. So we're using Jaime's phone. We're using Zach's phone. We finally get it. As soon as it's paid, my phone now gets the...
It's like, here you go. Here are your coupons.
So next time, we're going to go
so
again.
it's the VIP club that they do. And yeah, those coupons are amazing. I really do love all the food over there.
It was amazing.
Yeah. And then the waitresses, they're so nice.
She was the best. I even got a Coke to go as she was cleaning the machine.
know.
It was so sweet.
Yeah, so that was a really cool anniversary dinner.
Yes.
2 years. I was doing research, and it's the cotton year.
What does that mean?
You're gonna have to wait until Monday. Or maybe Tuesday because you're coming back Monday
The
night.
cotton year.
Yeah, the cotton year. You'll have to wait and see.
All right. Well, we'll definitely post that.
Yeah. So what else do we have going on? I'm just excited. Oh, we have so many clients looking for homes right now.
We do. We have a lot of pre-approvals out there right now, which means that they are approved with a number on what they can afford on a house. Approved for, is it 60 days or 30 days? I don't know.
It's actually almost 120 days.
So it's a 120-day approval, which is great for looking for a house that gives you the opportunity for things to come up, gives you opportunity if something were to go wrong and the house doesn't fit
to
your
save
needs.
some extra cash if you're short
That too.
for the down payment, or if you're going into a probate or foreclosure type of sale, you need to get the court approval or the bank approval. So it's a little bit of a process. So we're very excited. I think we're just going to finish this year strong, helping more clients.
Yes.
And it's just like kind of getting back in the groove of things.
Yeah, because like going from banker to broker, it's almost like when you're packing and you want to bring all your shoes and you put them in this box and it doesn't fit. Are you going to leave all your shoes? You're not.
I'm not.
You're going to find another box to put it in. That's the really cool thing about being with a broker, is that no matter what the client is or what their needs are, there's something that will fit it because there's some sort of a program or something out there that we can use. So it's been highly beneficial. Well, thank you guys so much for coming back for our wind down. It's been fun.
Yes, we'll see you next week after we come back from Michigan. Hopefully no delay flights. And
If you have me with you.
and hopefully the families will stay safe.
Yes, they'll just be waiting for us to come back.
Yeah, we'll be missed.
Yes, we will.
I know it. See
All
you
right,
guys.
we'll see you next time.